Hello everybody, welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup 2023. We got Group A for you today. It's Linkforce0 versus Zaruvyen. Commentating for us, we have 80 on deck, Rick and Zeke, and tracking is Lady Laura Linda. Say hello everybody.
Hello everybody.
Hello everybody.
Hi,
I guess
Rick.
we're supposed to say more than that, right?
Apparently.
Well, anyways, welcome everybody here to this match in the Challenge Cup Group A between these two. For Zaruvyen, this will be his first match of the group stage. For Linkforce, this is her second, facing off against Kefka, who currently leads this division at 3-0 as we are underway. And by the way, I guess we should point out, it's standard boots.
Do you like the castle?
I absolutely love the castle because now we get to actually go through the castle and not leave anything behind and not make it the gamble later on in open mode that we have to go to that castle.
What about having boots to run through it fast?
I mean, that would be nice, except for we can't slam ourselves into the bushes to take care of them.
Well, I mean, we can slam into it. It's just slower than stopping picking them up.
Yeah, and you also get bounced back, and hopefully Linkforce remembers the boot aspect.
So,
come on, game.
Boots?
Welcome everybody to Casual Boots. I thought we had the invitational over on the ladder, but apparently we're following that over here.
Welcome everybody to Super Casual Boots.
Zeke, if we get Tempered Sword in the map chest, I'm out of here.
I was gonna say that.
Okay, Ricky of Kokiri, you're on commentary if that happens.
I think Ricky would rather not.
All right, Lady Laura Linda, you're on commentary if that happens.
Okay. We now have a Master Sword in 3 checks. How does this make you feel?
And a blue mail, too. Oh.
Hopefully your review members pick up that key on the way back out.
Alright, so here we are in super casual boots. Now are we going to make this just all dungeons at this point?
Can we not curse the seed 2 minutes in?
This seed has already cursed us 2 minutes in.
Fair enough. Okay, finally, something that isn't useful.
I mean, we do need rupees at some point.
That depends. Is pot dependent?
I mean, Bottle Vendor needs 100.
Technically, we don't need to do him unless he has something.
Well, I mean...
Well, who would gamble that he has nothing?
See one of my qualifiers back in 2019, perhaps, I think it was. I don't forget what year it is. They all blur together at this point. More
okay,
money.
I think the rewards are getting progressively worse as we go down the castle.
Okay, so single rupee, back 3 of escape?
No, Dark Cross.
Well, hopefully Zaruvyen remembers that key.
Really hoping so, because that would be unfortunate.
That'd be quite a very unfortunate moment when you get back to the back of Dark Cross.
I'll be honest, when I see a Master Sword early, I do tend to wonder, will I get a mirror and a lamp?
And the answer to that is...
Almost
yes.
always no.
Okay, he does remember the key. There we go. He just saved it for the trip up here. There we go. We're fine. Everything's fine. Fine, 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 fine.
I'll also be honest, this is the first time I've ever seen this Shuppet sprite, so that's adorable.
Are you talking about what Linkforce is playing with over here?
Yes.
Well, maybe we'll get to see the Dark World equivalent.
Maybe. Or we'll get a Moon Pearl in Sanctuary.
I mean, that is still a possibility.
You know what's great about having a Master Sword here, though, Rick?
What is?
You don't have to worry about getting hit by these snakes as you're dashing through. You will kill them all.
There's our single rupee.
I told you it was going to be in Darkross, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Okay, single arrow in the back, 3 of escape. Let's go.
I thought we were going down in usefulness.
Well, show me a use for the arrow right now, and I'll rescind my offer.
Picking the lettuce from my dinner out of my teeth.
All right, well, you've given me an answer. You've given me an answer.
Hey, look, glove!
Oh, look, bombs.
You weren't expecting me to give you an answer.
Shall we talk about these 2 runners at this stage? Zaruvyen is the #1 seed in this Group A, the #1 quartile. And Linkforce coming the #4 quartile out of here.
Honestly, though, that basically means nothing. This community is so strong
these
days. Hey, look at that!
There we go!
You still out of here?
Yep.
Cool. Bye, Rick. Have fun.
Yours, Lady Laura Linda.
All things aside, we have bonk rocks.
We do. With a fire rod.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, the seat's kind of on the easy side at the moment, because Tempered Sword, and by the time you're done with escape. Unfortunately, it's not Gold Sword, so you still get shocked by the pickles.
I forgot those dropped apples.
Okay, I'm glad you forgot, because I didn't know in the first place.
I may have known way back. Oh my!
That might be important.
And we see that we have 1 pendant here in the light world. That is up at the Tower of Hera. That would be the green pendant.
1 pendant does give us some hope that maybe it's a pendant mire. That said, this is Randomizer. It's sentient and knows what we want, and they'll make sure to avoid that.
Which means when we find the lamp, do we charge after Aga?
It's pretty tempting.
Really is when you get the flute as your reward.
And we save and quit to go... Where are we going now, Ruve?
South Shore.
South Shore.
South Shore. And a map check there for Zaruvyen, another one.
I actually think that was more a trying to hit the buttons and slamming the X button by accident. Because I thought he gave us our map check first.
Yeah, he did.
Alright, we have Mini Motorman Cave on one side, and Kakariko Village on the other.
Alright, where's the lamp showing up?
Palace of Darkness, map chest.
That's disgusting.
Hey, look, a mirror.
Yeah, I guess that would be a mirror over there.
Chat would like to point out disgusting would be Crystal Roller Room. I would like them to not remind us of that.
Why?
Because I had that recently, and that made me very mad.
We've all had that race where there's a lamp at Crystal Roller Room.
It made us all mad, didn't it?
Mad would indicate that we got over at some point.
Where are we going with this? Hey, look, butter! Hey, Rick, it's under 10 minutes in. We have 4 swords. What do you think?
Alright, where's the red mail? Well, how about half magic?
Pretty sure red mail's in level 5.
Okay, let me ask this question. This seed is starting to show up. I mean, we have ourselves a nice hook shot. Okay, this seed is going to be beatable in an hour 15.
What did we just see?
Nothing.
What was
I
on
mean,
that lake
we have 50 rupees on that island. That's nothing. But of course, Linkforce getting the hook shot off the battle vendor. Hammer!
Hammer
In!
behind flippers.
Oh my goodness, game. All right. Sure. Fine. Whatever, game.
More money.
Because why not?
So, where's the Moon Pearl?
Pyramid.
Rick, no.
Zeke, yes.
Cape.
Locked behind the flippers, but still.
I mean, we know that the flippers block the hammer, too.
Yes.
This just means the flippers are vanilla. Book.
Look! I mean, okay. That does increase the possibility that we're not going to need to do a flute need here, or Aghanim to get that flute, but we know how this game works. Zeke, you play this game, I played this game.
I mean, I'll be completely honest. I think there's a good chance that I see that flute and I'm already up Aga Tower right now.
In the dark. With the fire rod, which will make it nice and easy, though.
Yes. Also worth noting, Zaruvyen is going to go through the Death Mountain cave, taking that mirror and a hammer. So, book. Honestly, we could see Linkforce go directly to Desert here.
That is not out of the question, given the things that we have. In fact, Desert is a beatable dungeon at this point. And it is a beatable crystal dungeon at that.
We're going to get a floodgate check from Linkforce. Maybe we'll get something useful. To go with everything else that's been useful.
More rupees.
And a vanilla piece of heart.
All right. Show it to us. Yep, we do need to get that flute.
Required. Okay.
We do need to get that flute. Also, the other pendants are Swamp, because why not? And Thieves Town, because why not?
Yeah, of course. So, yeah, we need to go up Aga Tower. When do you do that?
I actually, with that fire rod, I think I would actually agree with you in this regards to you're already halfway up the tower at this point. Now, the unfortunate thing here for Zaruvyen is that he's doing this without going to Kakariko Village.
It just means he has to climb up vanilla.
He has to do the tower here vanilla, which it doesn't take a whole lot of time, but it is just unfortunate for Zaruvyen.
Early access green pendant. I'm not surprised being here at all. What about you?
I'm mortified.
Well, that's not surprised, so.
Zeke, I'm mortified.
Well, mortified, I'm Zeke.
Hi, Zeke.
Nice bomb jump, and there's a shovel.
Shovel, huh? That's both items.
You know what that means we're not going to do?
We're not going to do the basement.
We do not get coffee.
But I wanted coffee. Oh, fine.
First, we have to...
Uh-oh.
Please don't die.
Well, we do still have these pots available to us, which is good.
And luckily, it's not that hard to fight with a tempered sword. But first Moldorm says no.
And then Zeke says yes.
And then Rick says maybe?
And there it is. We are done with Green Pendant Hera.
Meanwhile, we get the big key for Desert over on the torch.
Because why not? First shield.
I actually missed if we got anything. Oh, we got half magic somewhere. Where did we find half magic?
Kakariko Village.
Oh, okay. There's the red mail you want.
We can't get that yet.
No, we can't. But it's there.
Where's Zaruvyen?
This looks to me like a cave you don't think exists.
I've never seen this place before in my life.
There's never anything here.
Never. See? Never. That must be the Houlihan room that everyone keeps clamoring about.
I don't know why people want to go to it if that's the Houlihan room.
I don't know, but there's a lot of people that...
To get into the Paradox Cave here.
I don't know, but there's a lot of people who try to use that strat.
Hey, a red cane.
First bottle.
We need that cane.
First bottle.
First bottle, maybe he'll go Kakariko. Or he'll go up Paga Tower.
We know we're not going to find the lamp up here. We are going to find a bow, though.
I mean, you say that, but... No, we're not going to find a lamp up here. I was going to say, it could... But no, flute's on behind a lamp.
Yes.
You see, that's the problem with always doing Fire Rod Aga. You forget the logic.
And here we go. Zaruvyen getting ready to climb the tower, so now it's time to figure out how many of those blue balls that we're going to get.
Yep, because we have an Aghanim fight. Also,
Meanwhile, over on our left side, Linkforce has completed her first crystal dungeon.
Yep, that's our first crystal of match.
Yes, indeed. All right, so how many do you think we're going to get?
Okay, there's the rational side of me and the irrational side of me. Which do you want to hear first?
I want to hear which one you think is in your heart correct.
3.
It's not a bad answer. I'm going to undercut you and say 2.
That said, the not so rational part of me says 15. But
have you ever seen a 15 blue ball seed?
Seed? No. I have not.
Vanilla?
Not recorded, no.
You've had one before?
I had a 15 on a practice hack practice.
Did you miss anything?
No.
Ooh. All right, well, that's it. We're done.
I think my record in a seed was 11.
So Zaruvyen has exited out of there so we can get that magic back, because I think he wound up
missing the torch.
Missing the torch, and therefore just spammed it a little too much and ran out of magic and wants that magic back.
Understandably. Because both... these are, in my opinion, the trickiest dark rooms to do. Easily.
I mean, there's also something to be said about the dark rooms over in Misery Mire.
Yes. Like I said, I feel these are the hardest. I mean, accept an argument toward Misery Mire.
I mean, these definitely are amongst the trickiest, yes. All right, Zaruvyen now back upstairs. We're going to see, or not see, much to
Hopefully
do
we
about
see.
anything.
We see.
There we go. The only thing that's bad about the fact that you light the torch is that it calls the guards to your attention.
Yeah, but could be worse.
It could be the aggro guards.
Like those two?
I was thinking those, or what they call Usain Bolt over near the village of Outcasts there. Or not the village of Outcasts, but Kakariko Village after you defeat Aghanim.
Oh, the red guys?
guard. Alright, there we go.
I was starting to get a little worried.
Same here. And my strategy for doing that room comes down to you want to light the... I usually try to light the lower torch. But that being said, Zaruvyen should be fine as long as he keeps his health under control. He does have the blue mail, so therefore these are not going to hit for a heart like they would if you're a green mail.
It's a favorable pattern here, though.
Hey, nice boots location.
Are they on Zora Ledge?
Zora Ledge.
Did we see a green 20?
Yep, that was a green 20.
The one thing where I do like ladder casual boots is I like seeing the funny visible boots.
Especially when they're in places that you're not supposed to normally see them.
I'm not sure which one I've had as my favorite, GT Torch or on the shelf in the library.
Lumberjack.
I've not seen that one myself.
I've had a few ladder seeds where maybe a couple, 3 maybe, where it was those boots on the Lumberjack, and it's like, you're joking me, game, right?
I think this is going to be Linkforce's trip up the mountain.
It is going to be her trip up the mountain.
And say hello to the wizard.
Hi, wizard. How's your Friday?
It's been pretty good. Did some commentary earlier for GMP and ran a race of my own earlier, so.
That's nice. Wait, you're the wizard?
Yeah, didn't you know? I didn't realize you were talking to the wizard, honestly. I thought we were just killing time during the fight.
Well, you said say hello to the wizard, so I asked how you're doing.
Oh, fair enough.
What are we getting on the pyramid?
Looking at the items we're missing, flippers.
You know what? I mean, flippers is okay, but I think both of these runners combined, we're down to 2 locations where this moon pearl can be.
Saw's Closet Eastern in the pyramid.
Never mind. I forgot about that. We have not checked Eastern. We have not checked Sahasrara. That's right. Because I was thinking this pyramid and the shovel, but the shovel's out of logic.
Yep. Neither runner has gone east.
By the way, we just missed the moon pearless sprite there for Linkforce.
Yeah, I was just realizing that we missed that. Just 10 arrows up on Ether Tablet today. Cast form. Okay, similar shape. That makes sense.
All right, Linkforce popping into the Tower of Hera.
And Zaruvyen is going to pull the flute before going to Kakariko when it's on Lumberjack.
And have the bottle for there, too.
Have we gotten an in-logic bottle yet?
Nope.
Okay.
I have questions about this seed, but none of them have really been answered for me at this point.
How many of those questions start with the word why?
16.
Okay, out of how many questions?
132.
Okay. I'm glad you have numbers to answer these questions with.
Yes. Question number 68 is, why not?
Lava Fett. Linkforce is having a little trouble with this. Did we get a drop from the Moldrum?
She let it fall down to the ground.
Okay. Just making sure. And
Yeah.
there's our Haraput.
Yep. It's a good second try. So yeah, so somebody's asking in the chat about the bottle being in logic now since we have the flute, but the flute was behind the Aga Tower climb, which you need the lamp for, which we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, we need a lamp because unfortunately we do not have night vision.
I mean, these two sprites might.
They might, but our runners don't.
If these runners do, then they need to tell me their secrets now.
Right. And there's our gold sword for Zaruvyen. And Moldorm gives Linkforce just a little bit of a push off the edge.
The how do you do, if you will. There's the hook shot for Zaruvyen. That hook shot didn't really change anything about how he was playing that mountain, so no worries there.
I think the only thing it changed is he didn't have the option to Harapot.
Yeah.
We will get to see this bottle turn.
Yes. This out of logic bottle. And that is yet to still be determined, as Linkforce now with the green pendant and also a crystal in hand. Alright, Zaruvyen is going to check that bottle right now. Here we go! What do we got?
A bad ladder seat, courtesy of Lazy Kid.
But Lazy Kid was not the provider of this one.
This isn't a ladder seat either.
Shoutouts to Zaruvyen, by the way, getting into the Casual Boots Invitational.
Mm-hmm.
One of 16 runners to accomplish that feat.
This screen is actually one of my least favorite after Aga.
Yeah, and there's the Usain Bolt that we've been mentioning, as they call it in the vanilla speedruns. And right there is why they call it Usain Bolt.
It be very fast.
It be very fast and very annoying, and Zaruvyen wants that book.
I mean, we can't say that Usain Bolt's annoying. We don't know him personally.
Yeah,
we
but
just know that guard's annoying.
That guard is totally annoying. I mean, anyone who watched that particular Ambrosia seed that I commentated over with the runners not having a moon pearl for that, yes, that Usain Bolt is totally annoying.
Yep. I didn't play that one, but I played similar.
All right, we have the bow. It's not in logic. When does somebody make the push over to Eastern?
Soon. The moon pearl's over there at this point.
Nah.
What, you think moon pearl's just here in the lamps over there?
Nah. Second
Okay.
bottle behind the shovel.
2 bottles behind the lamp.
Mm-hmm. Zaruvyen fluting to 6. Gonna go ahead and see the Desert Palace. And this is something that Linkforce has already done. Zaruvyen has defeated Aghanim. That's the big difference between. And I think Linkforce, knowing her, is probably going to wait until we have the lamp before going to the wizard.
Probably.
And case in point, as she makes her way over towards Eastern, so we'll have our first look to see what is amongst the 5 or 6 items we have. Well, 6 items guaranteed that we have
7.
available to us. 7 items, but one of them's out of logic.
2 of them are out of logic.
2 of them could be out of logic.
Up 2.
All right. Love you too, Sahashala.
Guaranteed out of logic isn't useful.
There's our lamp.
Okay, see, previous note, the not useful piece of art is now in logic. Still not useful.
Everything's in logic now.
Moon Pearl and Armos Knights?
No.
Midson here leading to it on Moon Pearl and Checkerboard?
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Alright, I'll go against you on that one. It's Midson here for Moon Pearl and Kingston.
I mean, that's...
We're both
There's
wrong.
our Moon Pearl. There it is.
Okay,
Alright, let's see. At 9:26 on Friday the 28th, Rick was wrong.
I should put my name down on that, too.
Resolution, be wrong again.
I like it. So, looking at... Do we really just need mitts, maybe a medallion, and an ice rod?
Zeke? Yes.
And we know the flippers are accessible before too long because of hammer.
Wait, that's right. Need flippers. Right soon. Don't forget the eggs at the market.
While you're out, can you pick up another block of cheese?
What kind?
Swiss?
Swiss for Zeke. Okay.
It sounded like you're making a shopping list. I figured might as well see what we can do, right?
Yep. Anything else?
Crystal from Desert?
Oh,
wait, looks like...
Sorry, they're sold out.
Zaruvyen just took the last one. Okay.
Sorry, they're sold out.
Okay. Vanilla Big Key.
Yay.
I also hate dashing through these cacti. They get in the way very easily.
And then you bounce back, like you bonked into them.
Mm-hmm.
While you take damage.
And they take a heart off you, no matter what armor you have.
They're painful. You know what's not painful?
Bed?
Well, Link was in bed for all of 9 seconds of this run.
Ether tablet to check.
Which we know is 10 arrows thanks to Linkforce.
But we will get to flute away from Ether tablet.
And then at that point, Zaruvyen has to know that the answer to this is going to be over in Eastern. And there's the 10 arrows for Zaruvyen.
And we're about to get our second crystal of the match from Linkforce.
I think the issue here, in just answering somebody in chat here, the issue for Zaruvyen is that the bow that he has is out of logic, and the lamp that puts it into logic is right behind Sahashala's closet. Of course, not having the Moon Pearl, you would love to lump Pod and Eastern together, but you can't.
Because Moon Pearl's in Eastern.
Because Moon Pearl's in Eastern. But now Zaruvyen has to go this way.
It's all he has left.
Yeah.
And he's going to do Eastern first.
and get that moon pearl in chest number 1. Alright, Linkforce now heading into the Dark World. We'll find out if she hasn't already checked the map about the fate regarding that flute. And there's the
she now knows that flute is
her.
required. Also worth noting real quick, we have red crystal on pod, and apparently there's 1 red crystal in our possession.
Amongst Eastern or... Oh, yep. Zaruvyen getting that moon pearl. I'll be back later. Bye. Although, I at this point would flute to 5, and therefore when I'm grabbing Kiki, be checking this.
Unless Zaruvyen doesn't plan on doing pod yet. Also, nice hammer dash.
Absolutely splendid.
That looked fantastic. It is true. It is 2 less smear transitions to do Saha before going to pod.
But is it faster?
Probably. Mirror transitions are fairly slow. Even if you can land a click warp.
So in that case, I have been proven wrong, Zaruvyen. When you do listen to this back, reply with the word chocolate. Oh, that reminds me. Chocolate.
You're making me want to stand up and go get a piece of chocolate off my shelf.
Blame Orange. He was the one who made that chocolate pudding.
Right? And we're having near simultaneous dips into Palace of Darkness. Immediately bow locked.
It's always fun.
Isn't it great that we have a bow?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yes, it's fine. We have a bow. We can kill things. We can actually get things in logic here.
And I don't have to mimic clip to get to these items.
Do we have, of the 2 bottles, does either one of them have a potion in it?
No.
Okay.
One of them's a B, and the other one I think was just empty.
Oh, right. Only bees.
Chat confirming it's bees. It's
only bees.
There's only bees.
You know what's annoying about getting 2 keys over here on the right side?
Having to go back and find the other...
There it is.
You were saying?
At this point, yeah, I would just leave the room and come back. That red guard is... Or that red... Whatever those enemies are. It's hard to believe that after 5 years of this, I still don't know their names.
Hard hat beetles?
I think they're just PITAs.
I mean, that's accurate.
Very accurate. Alright, so... What else are we going to find in this Palace of Darkness?
Darkness.
I mean, we have a lamp, so it's less darkness than what we would have had.
Hopefully a big key.
I mean, you had to fight a big key in here at some point. This isn't Ambrosia.
Or key sanity. Oh, look, a big key.
Color me surprised. Alright, Dark Maze coming up here for Linkforce.
I believe we still have both a map and a compass to find in here.
Well, there's the compass.
How about the bits?
That's a find.
I think the map is on the boss.
Yes. And if I'm Zaruvyen, you know where I go after this?
Misery Mire?
Well, first I go be Eastern, but yeah, I go back to Misery Mire.
Linkforce having to walk out because she did not pick up another key and open the center door. So mirroring would mean she'd have to go get another key from the basement.
Right, I forgot about that aspect, so therefore I would have mirrored and then be like, oh.
And then your chat would laugh at you.
I mean, they laugh
they're
at
gonna
me
laugh
anyway.
at you anyway.
They laugh at me anyway. I mean, I should point this out. The reason why I'm on this call for this race is because both of these runners are dear friends of mine. Enjoy the company of them when they're in the streams, or even not in the streams. So yeah, this is definitely the matchup that I wanted to do. I saw this when I got the official unveiling of the groups here, and I'm like, this is going to be fun, these two in the same group together.
I mean, I knew that this group was going to be fun on a different ground. Kefka and Zaruvyen were the same Challenge Cup group last year.
Well, that's fun. So Ruby did skip the chest in the top of the maze. He has the compass and map still remaining. The compass was on the top of the maze, so Zaruvyen, counting his items, knows he has no reason to pick it up.
Don't you love having Gold Sword for anything, ever?
Yes, indeed. And he's going with bomb strats plus hammer strats.
Missed one bomb. But...
Yeah, that second bomb did not hit. All right. Linkforce over here on the left side. Trying to clink it down.
Right, and down goes Helmasaur, and let's see if you and I can count items. Yep, it's a map. We can, in fact, count items.
Zeke, you've known me way too long to know that I can't count. But, by the way, just noting that both of these runners did enter that switch room at the same time, that shows how much Zaruvyen's combat inside of this Palace of Darkness was compared to Linkforce.
And also, Rick, I knew you can't count that well. I've seen you play Zelda 1, too.
Shut up!
So, Rick, where do you go after this, after clearing Eastern Palace?
I already gave what I think Zaruvyen should do at this point. Mire.
Just go to Mire?
Scout out Mire, see what medallion we need. You have all the pieces that you need to beat it, if you can get in, so do it. Zaruvyen, after I wound up losing my Challenge Cup first match against Quiz Bowl, pretty much got on me. Clear crystal dungeons. Mire's a crystal. Clear it.
Meanwhile, okay, I like this from Linkforce. Doing Palace of Darkness to combine Pyramid Fairy with Aga.
Yeah, the only thing that's unfortunate about this is that you will have to still take the long way around, but you will be able to mirror and then do the wizard.
I actually could see Zaruvyen coming over here for Height Cave into Big Bomb as well, just because Red Crystal progression.
Yeah.
I had not connected that was we had both red crystals and this was on the table.
Mm-hmm. Our tracker Lady Laura Linda pointing out that the other 5-6 was Desert. We get bottle number 3 and a piece of heart. But now, Linkforce, she will be heading up here to go visit the wizard. Well, first scouting out the ledge and then going to do the wizard.
Scouting ledge here was a very important thing to do.
Yeah. I really do think that Linkforce made a brilliant decision that I wasn't thinking of at this point. Which then explains why she went to the Palace of Darkness as fast as she did versus going to Aghanim. One of the biggest things about Link to the Past Randomizer is maximizing your checks per minute.
Make sure to do things efficiently.
Yeah, it's really a strong thing that runners sometimes undervalue is the need for efficiency. Now, sometimes when you see a runner have a 153 collection rate and they wind up losing to a runner with a 154 collection rate by minutes, sometimes you can look at execution for that, but sometimes it is how well did you out a seed.
It's true.
Zaruvyen, unfortunately, is not going to get the quick kill here on these Armos.
Once they get away from you, it can be a little tricky to clean up.
Yeah, once you get that first miss on them, it's pretty much you've got to play it like a vanilla fight. And when I say vanilla, I don't mean speedrun vanilla.
Yeah, we already missed speedrun vanilla.
I guess casual is the way to say it.
The intended way? So when do we do things the intended way?
Interesting. Ice Palace. Let's
out of
go.
logic, Ice Palace play. Zaruvyen knows that if there's progression here, it can really only be Ice Rod or leading to Ice Rod. And topped off, Ice Palace, there's not really a good time to route Ice Palace in to anything.
All right, let's see what we wind up getting in our 3 items in here. Oh, the heart container, that's number 1.
Also, Linkforce made it through that tower fairly quickly.
Linkforce had the gold sword for this. That definitely helps. That helps. Definitely helps.
You mean being able to one-shot every enemy in the tower helps clear it faster?
No!
More news at 11.
Wait, which 11?
Korea. What time is it over there by Days Cloud?
It is currently 10:43, so wait in 17 minutes.
I'm not scripting this, I swear.
All right, I'm going to ask you at the hour 5 mark.
What the more news is?
Yes. You can't give me a teaser like that, buddy. And then rescind the information.
Our runners are going to love listening to this one back, aren't they?
Well, they already were expecting it. They know what they're getting with us.
I think Zaruvyen knows full well what he's getting with us. I'm not sure Linkforce has heard the two of us do much commentary together.
Well, maybe. I mean, she's done an awful lot of tracking for a bunch of Link to the Past randomizer races. I mean, shoutouts to people like Linkforce out there and Lady Laura Linda. You know, trackers just do an amazing job, and we do thank them for everything that they do.
We'd be lost without trackers.
We wouldn't know what is our 5-6 crystals or our pendant dungeons. Silvers! Okay, that will help out for Misery Mire.
Silvers are in level 5 today, huh? And I like this route from Linkforce, going across North Dark World to get to Lumberjack.
Yeah, absolutely. Both runners did know about the flute. Linkforce did scout out the Lumberjack tree just like Zaruvyen did, so they do know that this was a flute aga.
Getting some Sword Beam Fire Rod duplication. I think just missed the last one there.
Yeah. Pretty solid right there for Zaruvyen.
You know it's good when you got 3 Exploding Cold Sword Puffs in the top right corner.
And no idea what that was.
I have not a single clue.
I'm guessing it's nothing significant, but...
Chat's telling us this map, Ice Rod at Graveyard Ledge.
Oh my!
Okay, we have those, carry to 7, add to 3. Is Linkforce in potential go mode?
Depends if she wants to skip out on the flippers.
Absolutely, she absolutely could. That's actually a bad spot for that, for Zaruvyen.
100% agree.
Did anybody see that medallion?
No. It is Quake, according to Lady Laura Linda. Remember what I said about the trackers being awesome?
Yep. Have I denied that yet?
Nobody's ever denied that.
So what I'm looking at here is, so long as you're willing to fake Flipper to Ice Palace, and Turtle Rock is not the Bombos Medallion, we're in go mode?
Well, Linkforce will be when she scouts out Misery Mire. Now, if she does Misery Mire before doing Ice, then she won't have the silvers, but we got Gold Sword and Cape. You've got the next best thing to having silvers for our Vitreous.
Clearing Skullwoods here on the... right off the bat's a good thing.
Oh yeah, routing. Remember that thing we talked about, routing?
Yeah, routing is important. How long will it take Zaruvyen to get to that Graveyard Ledge, do you think?
Let me see. Carry the 3, add the 2... intersect the 2, maybe after Skullwoods.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it comes down to when do you go to North Dark?
What situation's that?
We don't have all the medallions, and we think we're in go mode.
The wound is still fresh, my friend.
I mean, it's always fresh on that one.
I mean, it's randomizer. I remember things from 2018 still.
Your memory on that is better than mine.
Because there's videotape of it.
Meanwhile, we've got Linkforce going to go visit Mothula. And Zaruvyen gets to spooky action and is on the way to Vitreous.
All right, here we go.
Mothula's trying to do best imitation of a small child in trouble standing in the corner.
Okay, so Zaruvyen wants to preserve arrows for later. Can understand that. Because we're pretty much setting up for the end game at this point.
I think Zaruvyen's bailing on the other item in Mire. Did we even have another item in Mire?
I know we didn't see. I don't think we even saw a lot of this misery mire from Zeke, or rather not Zeke, Zaruvyen.
I mean, I get it. I get it. It's my best friend we're talking about. But last I checked, I'm in the booth.
I mean, you both played on the same team against my team last season.
Yeah, and you commentated with both of us.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I was very worried. I was about to say something about a
Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire. I was worried I was going to do a Fear My Ring of Fire statement. So.
Alrighty, Zeke. Where's Zaruvyen going now?
Hype Cave. Big Bomb.
Right.
Not Swamp Palace?
I mean, we don't have flippers for it to begin with, so...
Which is why I can safely say not Swamp Palace.
You know, there's no greater feeling in Cross Keys where you decide, hey, it's time for me to go defeat Swamp Palace.
Splash.
Oh.
Hey, you know what's great about this route for Zaruvyen?
He gets the mirror and take a little bit of a shortcut.
Also, I'm enjoying these damage boosts to get dashing with the bomb.
Well, we know Ruby is a dashing person. Alright, that's it for Linkforce in here. And Linkforce does feel like thoroughness at this point, so probably worried, just more of they don't want to leave something behind and have it be something that is going to be required. I mean, we still need to technically find the flipper somewhere.
I'm not actually certain if she's aware she's in go mode. Pseudo go mode.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you don't want to go to Catfish, Saru.
Alright, this is huge for Zaruvyen. Yeah, this is huge for Zaruvyen at this point, because I think you pretty much stop once you get to Graveyard Ledge with that ice rod.
I mean, no, you go to Skullwoods still.
Well, yeah, but you're done checking things at that point. Out of the way things you're no longer checking.
Oh, I get it. Linkforce is checking everything along the way to Village of Outcasts. She has to activate the flute still.
Yep.
So it makes sense to check those things since you're going to be there going for the flute.
Right. It's just at this point, it feels like Linkforce is still checking a lot of things that at this point we know isn't really going to be much, because right there for Zaruvyen, that's the ice rod, and if it is not Bombos to get into Turtle Rock, you're in go mode.
Don't you like a fast seed in the morning? It's not morning, is it?
I mean, Standard Boots pretty much does that.
So, now we're going to go see another Mothula fight. And what's still surprising me is, despite how fast the seed is, we still have 13 hearts.
We got blue mail. We know where red mail is. It's fine. All right, Meyer coming up here for Linkforce.
And unfortunately for Linkforce here, she does have to check things along the way, because no Bombos Battalion. and has 2 dungeons of note to do before going up the mountain.
Yeah, I definitely understand wanting to check some things. In this case, we have the flute, so we have easy access back to the village of outcasts. If we need to go back in there, deal with Thieves Town or whatever.
I don't want to go to Thieves Town.
I don't want to go to Thieves Town either, but
I like my
4
stuff.
total
I don't want to get stolen.
At 4 total checks, it might be the place we might have to go if we don't find Bombo, or if we find out that it's Bombo's to get into TR. Obviously, we're full clearing DDM.
Of course, you do that first. Well, actually, you check the medallion, and then you clear DDM if you need to.
Yes.
But for all we know, it's going to say Ether.
And there's the mirror immediately out for Zaruvyen.
So while we're in transit, I'd like to point something funny out from the race room.
What's up?
When the seed was getting rolled, Zaruvyen was the one who input the command and was like, "All right, 1 Agaseed coming up."
And it turned out to be an Agaseed. And Zaruvyen getting confirmation about the pedestal, and that's something that's good to know, because you're still that 1 medallion short.
And at this point, this is the best time to check it if it wasn't even distinctly possible.
Exactly. Alrighty, here we go up the mountain.
Right,
do we have the... Go ahead.
Moment of truth coming in.
Yes, do we have the right medallion, or are we officially in go mode? The answer may surprise you. First 20 arrows, because Zaruvyen did need those arrows.
He was nearly out.
At 8. 8 is not that great.
I like 28 better.
Linkforce is done with Misery Mire. Alright, here we go. Hookshot Cave. No. No. Well, that's trackable, but no. There's our flippers.
A lot. No!
Yes!
That logic is disgusting.
Game doesn't care.
I know it doesn't. It's never cared. Not even once.
By the way, that's how you're supposed to get the hammer.
I know. I've connected the dots.
That was how we were supposed to get the hammer.
Yep. So we're going to go do Village of Outcasts and the front of Thieves Town, at the very least.
Meanwhile, Linkforce, she is in Ice Palace. And Zaruvyen probably let out a loud no that his neighbors probably heard.
Probably.
That's no.
Right, there's now 2 items in the back of Thieves.
That's no.
Right, that is a maximum of 3 items in the back of Thieves. I agree that Swamp feels kind of tempting with the Death Mountain flips, but you also can consider the possibility of going to take the Smith down with you.
And you gotta remember, the hammer was behind the flippers, so maybe you do hammer pegs first. Maybe you get lucky there. I mean, Swamp Palace definitely does open up a lot more with that hammer, so who knows? Zaruvyen only getting the first 4 out of the Thieves' Town.
Yeah, notice there's 2 items still in the back.
Yay. I also will point out that Zaruvyen has had a lot more of this world cleared out at this point. Except for Catfish.
Mm-hmm. Which we know Catfish isn't the answer. Is this our first dig game of the match?
Yes, it is.
Kind of weird to see that at 1:06.
Yes, indeed. By the way, it is 11 o'clock over there in Korea, so what is that breaking news? Magic powder!
Yeah, Bombos on Magic Bat, now in the cards.
That's your breaking news?
No, actually, did you hear the elephant escape from the zoo?
No, I heard about a peacock escaping from the zoo yesterday.
Oh no, that's unfortunate.
They got stuck in a tree.
Did they get it out of the tree?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
For those who are wondering, that was an actual story. Search up Bronx peacock.
I actually don't have breaking news. You know that.
I kind of figured when you gave me that fluff article.
Yeah, I'm not good at improv.
So you're not applying to be on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
No, I'm applying to watch.
They'll just drag you out of the audience and put you on stage.
I think we have somebody trying to be calling mockery in chat.
The right side powder. That was a chest turn if you ever say so.
Yeah, Ruby got shown tent the other day has been doing it because it's funny.
That's cute. All right, Linkforce is about to get the same sadness that we just saw from Zaruvyen a few moments ago.
Yeah, you don't like seeing the medallion that you don't have being the one that you need.
I know. Again, the wound is fresh.
At least theirs isn't on.
Shut up.
I didn't finish the sentence, did I?
No, but I wanted to stop you before you even got there. All right. It's time to go dashing with Zaruvyen. Oh no, we gotta check Stumpy first.
Gotta go say hello to our good friend the tree.
Getting a whole lot of red 20s.
I mean, there's 28 of them in the item pool. That's more than a tenth of the checks in this game. Actually, that's more like 13% of the checks, if my math is correct.
Math? On Twitch? First you asked me to count, now you want me to do math?
Ruby,
yes,
no.
Please check that purple chest first.
So, what are your thoughts on the potential vanilla bombos?
I mean, vanilla is a pretty solid flavor.
Now you're making me think of the ice cream in my freezer.
Is it vanilla?
Yes.
Why is it in your freezer?
Because I'm up here doing commentary. Vanilla bombos!
1 hour, 10 minutes, 13 seconds. Zaruvyen, the first of these two, into go mode.
Help! My friends are calling me out in chat.
Amarith, Renderer, Wombat, BSJ, continue to call this person out. He knows what he did.
It wouldn't be a race involving Zaruvyen if somebody didn't call out an item in its coming location.
Mushroom! Oh no!
And, oh good.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Linkforce, because that's going to put her away from the scent for just a moment.
A0 is right in chat. That was a kind of smart death, because I think it was faster than full on save and quit.
Alright.
So, TR Big Key Vanilla?
Single arrow. Nice mushroom. Alrighty, here we go. Zeke is lamenting about his ice cream choices.
I am doing no such thing.
I hope you enjoy that vanilla.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna have some a little later tonight.
Is it a name brand or is it not?
I believe it's Blue Bunny.
This stream is not brought to you by Blue Bunny.
You asked me if name brand. I told you which one.
But I do appreciate the call out.
Also like to point out, I'm 99% certain that that roller room was inverted vanilla locations.
Probably. There's your big key. Not
Okay.
vanilla.
Not vanilla.
Shoutouts to these two runners. Be sure to give them a follow.
They're fantastic people.
Indeed. As I mentioned a little while ago, I know both of them dearly. Definitely do call both of them friends, so it's been a very good honor to be able to call this match of theirs. And to get to call it with another awesome person of Zeke. It's just been a marvelous Friday night.
Yep. It's been a great night, honestly. That is the thing that I love about this randomizer. Getting
the ability to pull people together?
We are getting the Back of Thieves Town play from Linkforce.
Which is unfortunate at this point.
Unfortunate at this point. But, I can see the justification. It's 50-50 items in the back here.
This is just pretty much a gamble and hope your decision goes right. And unfortunately, for Linkforce, her decisions, they're sound, they're right. It's just luck doesn't have the bombos here.
Send help, I've been clipped.
It won't be the first time in this tournament.
I don't even think it is the first time in this tournament.
Well, it won't be the last time in this tournament. You're clip-worthy there, Zeke.
All right, we're going to the big key chest here. This is not the big key chest. This is just the big chest.
Well, if you needed more safeties, there you go.
Do you want to cause some lag?
Oh boy, I do.
So is this going to be a small key, or are we going to go to visit Laser Bridge?
No, we're not. We're not seeing anything of Laser Bridge this seed.
Which is unfortunate, because I was ready for my favorite tech, Laser Skips.
Is that kind of like fake flippers?
Yes. Although I prefer fake real powder.
Nice decision to take care of the enemy there on the bridge with the silver arrow.
I have fond memories of that arrow. One, because I make use of it to get down that bridge, and two, because I watched a friend shoot a silver arrow down an enemy's laser bridge, and then run straight into a Beamos.
That sounds counterproductive.
It was really funny.
I mean, funny, still counterproductive, but funny.
Trinex goes down easily here because we've had gold swords known in this seed since 9 minutes in, 3 of which were in the escape sequence.
Yep. For those of you who are wondering, this was standard boots, aka casual boots,
AKA super casual boots.
aka mega casual boots. All right, yada yada yada. 22 checks, GT, pick a number, whatever, blah blah.
Yeah. My
We've
favorite.
all done this for like 6 years now, so just pick numbers and put them in chat.
I still have fond memories of a race from Gomo podcast where somebody won with a 26.
How do you win with a 26?
Because it was in tile room and nobody guessed 18 or higher.
Okay, sure.
At that point, they changed their rules to be 1 through 22 only.
I mean, I can understand why.
Alright, Gaines Tower, 1 hour, 17 minutes in, and we're going to go to the left.
Just a little to the right, bunked into the wall. I've done that bunk before.
I've done it on both sides.
Yeah, same here.
There's a reason you and I are very good fits for commentary booth. We don't learn, do we? Yes, I know. There's a quote on your stream about it.
That wasn't what I was going to say. My question to you is, what lessons do you think I learned out of yesterday? Or not yesterday, but the day before?
Don't go to Spiral Cave.
Don't go to Spiral
Wait, what's a Spiral Cave? Hey, a big key in the...
Yeah, that's right.
key,
I forget. I'm not supposed to know what that cave is.
So, Gaines Tower climb? Do we like this place?
No. But we have gold sword, silver arrows, blue mail, and 15 hearts, and bold
And-
safeties, and half magic.
And notable for exactly this room, Mirror Shield.
It is going to be a thrill to climb this tower. And you gotta wonder where you feel you are in this race. Zaruvyen didn't get baited into Thieves Town. Zaruvyen didn't go into Swamp Palace. I think you feel semi-confident at this point. Semi.
You could also just be worried that somebody did Bombos before Big Bomb into Graveyard Ledge.
Right.
Because that is an option.
I mean, Zaruvyen at this point did not make too many routing. Well, I won't call them routing mistakes. What I will say is
unfruitful routing decisions.
Yes. There we go. That's a better term to put it there. I mean, both runners wound up doing Green Pen and Tower of Hera for nothing. But you were on the way.
You have Tower. You're going up there before even touching Saw's Closet. It's Tower of Hera.
Yep.
You and I would clear Tower of Hera, I think.
I mean, when you have the hook shot.
There's a good chance I didn't have the hook shot either.
Well, Zaruvyen didn't have it, but still, it's a green pen. It's worth 3 items. Alright, Linkforce will be in go mode in 22 seconds.
You know, you want a fun piece of trivia some people don't know about this game?
What?
Mirror Shield will reflect Wizard of Blasts.
They do.
Some people don't know that.
Okay, so a little less than 22 seconds. I mistimed transitions and whatnot, but anyways, both runners are in go mode. Here we go.
We do know that's a quick Turtle Rock layout, at least.
It is.
It's not quick enough to make up the ground.
Oh, yeah. And we won't even talk about what the terms and conditions of this race would be at this point. If Zaruvyen plays the rest of the seed without much nerves, the Ganon's going to go down pretty easily. This Voldump's going to try to knock him off the ledge, but we got Gold Sword. That poke does nothing.
And just gotta get hook onto this chest.
No fluffing necessary. There's really nothing that Zaruvyen can find on this climb that would make Ganon more tolerable.
I'm trying to think what you could even want up here, and I can only come up with one answer.
And that answer is
the bug net.
Well, you are right.
I didn't say it was a good answer.
You are still right.
These patterns are terrible.
Well, you are right.
I have broken Adirondack Rick.
Well, you aren't right. I was broken well before this.
Fair enough. You did just commentate as E1 seed.
And played a Link to the Past Rando seed today as well.
It's amazing you and I can actually work when we're just broken.
I think that's why we're working so well together.
Let's go say hello to Ganon.
Nah, I'd rather say hello to you.
Well, hello, Rick.
Well, hello, Z.
Okay, I will admit, half the time when I see this one, I get to the life, hope, dreams, hope. Where did it come from? And then my brain goes into Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, God. Alright, so all of a sudden, working with Drosy the other day is not the most painful thing I've done all week.
I'd also like to point out, Drosy absolutely mangled that team name.
How do you pronounce it?
You see, I don't claim to speak Swedish, but I also know that I think he added some syllables in there.
So which one of us tells Drosy this? Dead silence.
sorry, I was in the middle of trying to go find that team name now.
Anyways, that's a triple for Zaruvyen. Zaruvyen will open up the 2023 Challenge Cup campaign with a win over Linkforce. Get your GGs in chat.
Honestly, pretty quick little seed here we had.
1 hour 24:51 in standard boots. Because the way some of these seeds have worked out, you wonder if you should feel nervous about that time.
And that is the second time today I have seen that Triforce text. Also, I heard a beep. Is that our good friend Zaruvyen?
No, just Vanilla Bombos over here.
I'm sorry, okay?
No, you're not.
He called
that out.
In fact, I'm the one who rolled the seed, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and I called it out live on commentary before it happened.
Oh my god.
Just ask chat.
I have questions for this seed, as in, why did this seed miss the jet?
Because Flute decided to be in the Lumberjack.
I thought you were about to ask questions about why there are 3 swords in Escape.
Oh no, that's, I didn't know Casual Boots was a mode in this tournament.
We didn't realize that Mega Casual Boots was a mode in this tournament, apparently.
It's like Sleazy Boots. No.
Rick and I had a pretty good laugh when you pulled Master Sword.
And then you found Tempered Sword at Sanctuary.
And then we both walked away from the commentary booth for a moment.
Oh no.
I mean, we did say that if we find Tempered Sword, we're out of here.
Yeah, we were gonna force Ricky of Kokiri to commentate this match.
Unfortunately, I think by the time we started to say that, Ricky had gone to go help with setup for the other race on ZSR.
And then we forced, or we were threatening to put Lady Laura Linda on commentary.
You were threatening to put Lady Laura Linda on commentary. I did no such thing.
Quick, comms in tracker. Trade places, go. No, actually don't.
No.
No.
All right, so overall, your thoughts about this seed?
Why is everything blocked by flippers?
I know, right?
What, nice double dip of pod, by the way. I mean, I guess you don't have to go into swamp, so that's a plus.
Yeah. So, a couple of the differences of this seed obviously didn't really make much of a difference by the time that she wound up doing it. Linkforce full cleared Thieves Town. And I think it was just like another one of those order of operations type of things. And she was, after getting the 2/3 access, Skullwood, she was grabbing that 50 rupee out of the front side and then going through the village before activating the flute. We found out later on, when you went up to the mountain to check that medallion, that there was some searching that needed to be done, but
I'm going to assume that at the time that I peeked Bombos on Turtle Rock, we hadn't found it yet.
That's right.
Based on the fact that my opponent says they waited 20 minutes before finding it.
That is correct.
Good old vanilla Bombos. Literally one of the last places you want to find it.
Yeah, by the time when Linkforce had found the Bombos, you had already started climbing GT. Nice Hope Room Big Key, by the way.
Yeah, you know, Big Key and 2 is always great, unless you happen to not be a Hope Router.
Yeah, you and I are in shambles on the seat, aren't we?
I wouldn't call it shambles, because you still have to go left to at least grab the pot key. Or, you know, maybe not the pot key, since there's a key on the torch.
Mm-hmm. Heck, I'd probably grab both of them at that point and not deal with Mini Helma.
Yeah, because, you know, never want to end up with a situation where Mini Helma, you kill the wrong one, now you're chasing down the other one as he's on the other side of the room now.
And that looks like exactly what...
agrees with us.
Yeah. Nice flipper location, by the way.
I had to piece this together. The game wants you to go into pod to get your mitts, to go up the mountain to get your flippers, to go to waterfall to get your hammer. Ugh. And that's, the mitts are your intended way to Village of Outcasts at that point, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The seed rewards the water walk very heavily.
Oh, yeah.
How about going up to get that flute early? If you told me I was going to climb Castle Tower to get a flute out of Lumberjack before the 20-minute mark, before touching Kakariko, I probably would have looked at you funny.
I mean, I could tell you most things, and you'd look at me funny.
And I already look at Rick funny, so...
I mean, I can't blame you.
Oh, be nice.
Oh, Rick will tell you that's not been the case at all in this call.
Something tells me I'm going to want to listen this one back.
Maybe. All right, so what thoughts did you have when you found that lamp on Sahasrahla?
I was like, oh, I guess you could just go up the mountain whenever you want. That's nice.
We were just trying to piece together the logic for probably about 20-ish minutes of that early open.
Rick did forget about the Eastern Palace area when trying to factor the logic together.
Oh, I mean, it's really easy to forget about, to be honest.
I mean, Sahasrahla is forgettable. Just ask any cross keys player.
Well, yes. What were your thoughts when you got the when the seed rolled and it was standard boots?
I was like, well, this will be interesting, seeing as the last modes I've played all week have been casual boots. So,
lo and behold, here's a sword on the uncle.
Well, wouldn't you know? We're just playing casual boots. Just run around with a sword. Wait, here's 2 swords. And then the map chest room. Oh no. Can we talk about the map chest room?
I was going to actually ask. Please explain your thought process behind that.
Okay, so normally you have 1 sword, and one of the tactics you can use to just take care of the blue guard that happens to hold that key is hold your sword up, get him stuck on the statue to the right of the map chest, and just do a double hit with a spin. Well, so happens he will hear you and charge you down if you have Master or higher, because your sword beams will hit the wall.
Is that what happened?
That's exactly what happened. So I said, well, screw picking up the key. It's on the other side of the room, but at least we have this key from the chest, so we'll just get that on our way back.
I'm glad you remembered to get it on the way back.
Would you have laughed if I'd gotten all the way to sewers and just...
Yes!
Yes.
I would have!
Yeah, it would have been terrible.
We would have been ready for that.
I might have done that years ago, but I don't think I'd do it now.
And Linkforce making it to Moldorm 2?
Linkforce has defeated Moldorm 2.
Goldsword does that, cuts through things like butter.
Game was very generous on the upgrades. You get your gold sword after your male upgrade, after your half magic, after your... we were wondering if that fire rod was going to be in a podtastic location based on the race room name. It's just free. That's kind of cool. And it ends up being one of the most useful things in the entire run.
And really, one of the only things that was out of the way, the bombos and the ice rod, really.
Yeah, we were actually really worried about that ice rod.
Are you worried about the ice rod?
We were worried when you had to find your way up there.
I'm assuming that Linkforce had it early, though.
Yeah,
Linkforce did Big Bomb into Aga Tower and then went north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
see, I was gonna do Big Bomb into Graveyard Ledge King's Tomb. There's no way I do that, out of Village of Outcasts there, I think. Because you always want to leave Vu going south if you have mitts.
Or by Mir and just fluting away to go in go mode. That's ideal.
That's usually how you want that to be. Which is why we grabbed the ice rod and said, oh, we have a 67% chance of just getting into TR. Let's go.
And then you get up there and you find out... Nope.
And the one time you go, that's okay, it's just under the mat, we'll be fine, it's not.
Alright, Linkforce facing off against the Ganon fight. Here we go. Gold sword, silver arrows, half magic.
There's really not much to say about this fight, is there?
There really isn't much to say. I mean, what are you looking forward to in your next match, Zaruvyen?
I'm going to say not open, but most players would say not Ambrosia, so I'm not really sure.
Do you know when your next match is going to be at this point?
Pretty sure I've got 1 or 2 games with Drazor on Monday. We haven't figured out if we're doing a doubleheader or not yet.
It'll also be exciting.
I also happen to know Drazor and Kefka have already played at least one inverted, so no, probably not Ambrosia there. I would love to see Fad Keys.
And we got a silver swing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate when you end up doing that by accident. All right, final hit down for Linkforce. Get your GGs in chat.
Really solid time for... I believe Linkforce, in terms of running, is a newer runner. Lots of knowledge from lots of tracking.
Yeah, Linkforce is one of those trackers I remember from way back when I first got started.
And I know she also does some SMZ3s as well, so she does have some experience with regards to that, so...
Welcome in, Linkforce. GG's.
GG's.
It's a nice agate required seed on your standard boots.
Oh,
yeah.
See, I promised an agate seed and I delivered. I'm so sorry.
I saw the flute. I'm like, okay, I gotta check if Meyer, and then if it is, I have to do agate no matter what. But I felt like my beginning of the seed was pretty good. My ending was not.
Yeah, there was a few comments about you trying to search for multiple things after you had found that ice rod in King's, or not King's 2, but in Graveyard Ledge, knowing where the flute was. But obviously at that point, we had no idea what the medallion was to get into Turtle Rock. It was when Zaruvyen made his way up there that we found out that it was Bombos, and nope, we're not in Go mode anymore.
Mm-hmm. I was worried I Go moded too early out of Meyer and Ice. But
I did note that it was defensible to make those checks along the way. You had to walk regardless because you still had to go down to Village of Outcasts and Mirror to activate Flute.
Yeah, I did that, and I was like, okay, let's just go check the medallions because I need to do that to know.
It's always nice to... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it's always nice to see at 12 of 13 bosses killed with Gold Sword.
Yeah. That was funny. Getting tempered right out of Escape.
Yes.
Getting the fire rod right after that?
Yeah. That was pretty fun.
What were your thoughts when you pulled a Master Sword in Secret Passage?
I was like, oh god, we're already powerful.
Yeah,
but it was nice. It was fast.
Yep, here you are with your standard boots. Oh yes, it's just turned into casual boots.
It is Casual Friday.
True.
You actually do have a point there.
True.
Well, at
but
least
overall,
it wasn't Ambrosia.
Oh gosh, yes. I mean, this is a nice quick seed. You can sit back, relax, and enjoy the remainder of your evening and know that you didn't have to lose 2.5 hours of your life.
I did lose 20 minutes trying to find that Bombos. So.
There are two things worse than Oh No mode in this game, and they are Ice Rod Hunt and Medallion Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I wonder how that feeling is.
It's terrible.
I couldn't tell you.
Hmm.
I almost
don't worry,
left Purple
we-
Chest to check that tablet right away.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we called you
got
out.
we got a little scared about you in that purple chest for a moment.
I'm like, wait, what if it's actually just on the tablet? No. You can't leave the chest. Go turn in the chest.
Yeah, I was at Bombs like vanilla bombos, and I see Bombs like, oh, that was early.
Yeah, chat hasn't forgiven me.
Yeah, because you were talking about it, you willed it into existence, Zeke.
And as expected, Ruby, all of our friends called me out for it.
And I let them. And I let them.
Deserved.
So, unfortunately, that does
I'm
mean
hearing an echo, by the way.
who are we hearing an echo from?
I don't know what I'm hearing echo from. Oh, I know what I'm hearing echo from. That's why I'm hearing echo. Okay, never mind.
Okay, you had me worried a second. So that's game 1 between you two. Do we have a game 2 planned out yet?
No.
No, but it sounds like we'll have plenty of time to figure that out.
Yeah, you've got another 2+ weeks to get that onto the schedule. And what mode would you like to see in your second match?
Hard open.
See, she wants to see hard open. I'm over here, I'm calling for fad keys. Two opposites of the same coin.
So what it sounds like is you guys are going to get McBoss.
Ew.
No, I had that with Kefka, so that might not be possible.
Oh, good.
I
Yet
mean-
another mode I won't be able to play Kefka in.
I mean, that one is only a card off the table now that you've get that card back after this match.
Oh, okay. I don't know how the cards work exactly. So
So
cool.
the way it works is your match history takes out, from the last 5 games you played, you take out 6 cards. 1 for each of the last 5, and then 1 extra for the most recent. That way, say in brackets where you can have game 2 and game 3 situations, you're guaranteed not to get the same mode twice.
Yep, but in this case here, it is possible that you get the same mode twice against 2 different opponents. It's less likely because of the 2 removed cards, but it's still possible.
Exactly.
Just ask Iceman, who wound up having that happen last year.
Ooh.
Him and Open Heart have a very, very love-hate relationship.
I'm pretty sure Amerith also had 2 open hearts back to back this past week, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get things wrapped up for this broadcast here. But GG's to both of you. It's been a splendor getting to call this match between 2 people that I actually do care a lot about.
And you guys put on a good show, too.
Hey, at the end of the day, if that's what we're able to do, I'm all for it.
Alright, so with that, I'm going to go and wrap this up. Thank you so much to Zaruvyen and Linkforce0 for letting us restream you guys. That was an awesome race. Thank you so much for letting us do that. Thank you to Adiondrak, Rick, and Zeke for doing the commentary. And thank you to Lady Laura Linda for doing the tracking. Everyone did a fantastic job. Coming up next on ZSR, first of all, we're going to be rating ZSR 2. They're doing a Zelda 1 vanilla tournament match. It's a best of 3, and they're on game 3, so it's pretty hype over there, so we're going to go give them our support. Coming up tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, we have a Breath of the Wild All Shrines Relay race happening on ZSR Main. And also at 12 p.m. Eastern, we have the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Multi-World Tournament Season 3 Grand Finals Game 2 on ZSR 2 between Good Bad Shop Skipper and Snack Pack. So couple good hype things on the schedule for tomorrow. Also for Link to the Past Randomizer in particular, we have the Survivors of Hyrule Grand Finals Game 1 at 7 p.m. Eastern between Zelda Dasan and Telethar. They'll be playing cross keys. So yeah, lots of good things on the schedule for tomorrow. Hope you find something you want to watch. And with that, we're going to go and sign off here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful time and have a fantastic rest of your night. Bye!